In today's video, I want to show you guys how you can have way better audio with not only some of my settings, but also some tips on how you guys can sound hoard in Warzone. Sound hoarding is one of the most useful things you can do in Warzone when it comes to audio and just overall getting information on where your enemy is at. So I already have a video for my settings and the settings that I prefer and recommend for you guys, but I'll go ahead and show you guys my settings as of right now. Here are my settings on the screen. You guys don't have to use these exact settings if you don't want to, but these are just what I use. Most of the useful information in this video is going to be in the tips more so and less in the settings. I want to make this guide as simple as possible. So to start things off, I want to let you guys know that sound hoarding means you are basically being still and using your audio to try to get audio cues of where your enemy is at. This does require you to, like I said, be still. So if you are trying to, let's say push someone, you don't know exactly where they are, if you're not sure if they're hiding in a corner, then while you're moving around, you want to take a moment every once in a while to stop, maybe ADS, and just listen into what's going on, because in Warzone, your headphones usually get filled up with your own footsteps more than everyone else's. But if you stand still for a brief moment, you can get a lot of information on where people are. Like I said, your own footsteps are super loud in Warzone, especially on Caldera and Fortune's Keep. And if there's gunshots going around, or if you do take damage to where your character is starting to breathe really heavy, it can be even harder to hear people. So this is actually a tip that a lot of professional players use. You guys might see them like stop in between gunfights if they're inside of a building, or if they're up a staircase. They're trying to listen into where the enemy is at. If they're pushing them, now obviously if the person has dead silence, there's nothing you can do about that. This is mainly to control 90% of engagements, but keep in mind that the game does have bad audio reads a lot of the times, and there is dead silence and things like that. So it can be literally impossible to hear certain people, but this is just to help in most situations where you can help if you are trying to hear where people are most of the time. Now you may notice that I'm slide canceling and then ADSing once I'm at the door. The reason because of that is I want to try to hear in my left or right. Now if you look straight towards the door or straight towards where you think your enemy is at, you're not going to exactly hear where they are specifically. So it's good to sort of like turn to the left or turn to the right just to make sure that they are in that spot. You can get the confirmation by hearing it in a certain part of your headset. For those of you who do wear headphones, it's super useful to actually hear that directional audio through your headset that basically confirms that they are in that spot. Now if you hear footsteps in both of your headphones, that means two things: either they're in front of you or behind you. So turning to the left or right just a little bit will confirm exactly where they are, if they're behind you or in front of you. It makes it a lot easier, makes it harder for you to get snuck up on. So I really recommend, if you guys do peek door frames or stop to listen for audio cues, make sure you're sort of like looking around a little bit, rotate your screen a little bit, make sure you're using your pan from your left headphone to your right headphone just to confirm that they are in the spot that you think they are. And then of course, once you are sure of where they are, you can go ahead and engage and hopefully get the kill. Considering that you are hearing exactly where they are, you can center towards the fight and you might actually be able to kill them really easily. Another plus to this is that when you are slide canceling and ADSing your door frames and things, you actually stop moving, which means you are no longer creating audio for your enemy to read. So it's actually easy for you to sneak up on them or take them by surprise. Here's an example on Fortune's Keep of me using my audio cues to hear and listen into where people are, even though I'm taking damage. My character is making a lot of noise, I'm breathing heavy, my screen's sort of white, but I'm still using those same audio hoarding mechanics to sort of try to listen out to where people are, and actually worked really well. I was able to get the win and clutch up and kill 4 people that I did not even originally know where they were. That's all I actually have for today's video. If you guys did learn something new and enjoyed the video, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and also drop a like on today's video. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace, love, and understanding always.